Oh my god, dude, I just want to look at those setups all freaking day. What's happening, ya peeps? John B here with another, let's call this one a banger. I'm gonna anticipate that this is not just a video and a banger. I'm with my buddy Bryant. You guys know him. He's been on all my big trips and he's a good friend of mine. He's actually gonna be going on this trip that we're gonna be trekking on tomorrow. It's freaking crazy. Anyway, if you're watching this video right now, I'm probably out of the country in the middle of a forest fishing. But anyway, we got one final day on US soil. We're going to make it count. Since Brian's a fly guy, I figured I'd take him to one of my favorite pikey little spots, that place that I fished last time. We're gonna try to catch these pike on the fly, which is like an epic feat. Oh, one thing too, before I sign out, I wanna let you guys know that right now, what is going on in the rig store is the Black Friday every Friday for the month of November. Go on the rig store, click this link right here, or click the link in the description below. Go on the store, pick up some deals every Friday, starting at 12 p.m. You guys can pick up some limited edition discounted rig gear. This stuff is so sick. I've been spending many, many months designing this stuff, and it would mean the world to me if you guys checked it out and picked up a few t-shirts, sweatshirts, maybe some of those dope slides. Just check out the site. I'm gonna be running it for the entire month of November, including the actual Black Friday and after. Here are all the dates that the Black Friday sales going on. But again, link in the description, pick up that merch. It's dope. Enough self-loathing promotion. Let's go dome some pikeys. You ready, B?
Yeah, first pike.
Ooh, we're getting after it. Right here is good. So we're gonna start right here. I would plop a few casts like this way. I'll go down here. The other cool thing about today's video is that we may have a personal best broken today. Brian has never, ever in his entire life caught a pike. He's grown up in Alabama and Tennessee, so there's not too many pikey spots around there. So this will be especially dope if we manage to connect with a few of these fish. Big long strips, big long casts and big long strips. B, Bryant, just saw one right on the bank, like right on the bank. Come here. He just pushed, it's not a very big one, he just pushed off. See where that little tiny tree sticking out? So see if you can get a cast like,
how many little?
Probably 7 yards out from that, like 5 yards out. He just barely scooted off. This is crazy. We've been here for like, what, 5 minutes, and I've already seen a pike on the bank. He should still be there. I'm shaking right now because this is dope. Brian's gonna take a swing at it. Yeah, let it sink a bit. Just keep an eye out. He might follow it up. And get a few there too. Like, the only reason why he's up on the bank is he's feeding. I saw some bluegill spook off too. Well, that might have been the first swing of the miss. I wish I would have just waited for either me or Brian to make some casts over here, because I knew better. Like, I know fish come up on this bank to feed on gills. There are still just a plethora of gills up shallow. Despite this water being so frigid, the fish are still very active up north. Yo, let's take the boat out. I've fished all the shore lots. Do you have any more followers or bites? We tried fishing from the bank. Brian actually got one really solid follow, one that actually ate. I wouldn't even call it a follow, that was an eat. And I saw a few no takers on my fly. So then we're gonna bring the battle to the boat. We're gonna go to them. There's a few good islands around here that we can hop on. Sometimes you just need to find the right contour, and we're limited just by fishing the bank right now. So we're gonna get on the boat, see if we can lurk on some, and come up rewarding. It is a good sign that they are here. Like, we're seeing tons of them. Nice, step right away. Oh yeah, keep going. Stop it. Keep going. Yeah. Is he still on? Yes. Let's go, baby, let's go. Dude, I'm so hyped right now. I've never been so hyped for a little pike. Okay, careful with these guys. You want me to get them and then I'll show you how to hold them? Yeah. Oh my God, B with his first pike. That's unreal. Look at that, dude. Yes! We did it, dude. I know this is not very Troutman-like, as you would probably say, but the one way to hold them is you kind of put like one finger right there, or two fingers, least as mace as possible, and you put your thumb like right in that little slot there, and you support his belly, and you hold him just like that. Dude, you call it on the fly. That's so rad. Here you go. So pumped right now, man. That was so cool. We saw him boil right under that tree. You're like, oh, there he is. Kept stripping. What did he do? Did he eat it? Like, because he running at you? That was so weird. Yeah.
He turned around on it, like he missed, and then circled back.
Oh, they're such cool fish, man.
Yeah.
Way underrated.
That's so cool.
Oh my God. There he goes. Put her there, homie. First pike ever. I've caught these fish before and they are a blast, but it's cool to be out here with Brian, who's primarily a fly angler, and try a completely different technique. It's almost like starting fresh with the species that I'm already familiar with. It's like I'm learning these things for the first time all over again. Anyway, Brian's first pike, Brian's biggest pike. I am hoping and thinking that we can break 2 PBs in one day. We've yet to even get to some of the really, really pikey zones, and we've already got one. Good stuff. Oh shit, might be. Oh, big one. Not a big one, but a pike. That was so rad. Ate it right on the surface. Yeah, buddy. Dude, I love these guys so much. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Check this guy out. That's a monster gator for you. It doesn't matter how big or small these pike are right now. They are just so much fun to catch on the fly, using 10 weights for these dudes, and they still put up a pretty mean fight. That is a cool fish, man. Super badass. We're shooting for big fish, but these little guys are definitely showing themselves. We're gonna get them unhooked and throw them back. So what you want to do with these guys is stick your hands right in their mouths to remove the hook. It's the easiest way to get them undone. Holy moly, this guy really wanted it. He grabbed the stinger and all. There we go, stinger is out. The stinger hook is nice in this actually because a lot of these pike, sometimes even the bigger ones, will just swipe at it. Look at that, his teeth are just in the hair. Put Stinky back, there he goes. We're 1 for 1 right now on the pike scene. Let's get some more. Yes. Can you see how this could be like a lot of fun? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah. You wanna try to land this one, or you want me to? You can grab him right behind the head, just like that, or do you want me to get him? Yeah, just grab him hard. Need some help? You got him. That's a little bit bigger than the first one you caught. Oh yeah, much bigger. Oh dude, just barely hooked. Oh, he might have crossed past with a bigger pike. These guys are fun, aren't they?
That's awesome.
They're super aggressive.
Super visual.
Close up the fish. Right on. Send her back. See you, Slinky. Hell yeah, dog. I think we found a nice little patch and we're on a really nice grass flat, and I think they're pretty much littered. It was also on this side too. Followed all the way up. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's a much better one. Oh God, come on. Come on, come on, come on. That was a little bit more vicious. That was kind of the pike strikes I was looking for. He ate right by like a lone pad. This is so freaking cool. Come to puppy. Another one. Look at that guy. That was a weird eat. He ate it with such like, he had so much momentum going that it put slack in my line. I'd just strip in before I could even get any leverage. Nice little pike. They're kind of about this size, but I have a feeling there's got to be bigger ones in here. Brian's, the last one that Brian had like a chunk, like a big bite mark there, which leads me to believe there's probably much bigger Mikey pikeys just dwelling around here. Here's something kind of interesting, little fun fact, little science fun fact. You guys see these little dots on their heads? These are actually little sensory pores. They use these to sense any sort of movement. So these fish are considered ambush predators. So they'll sit in the grass motionless, waiting for some sort of movement, and they come out of the grass and they crank it. That's why we're fishing these grassy flats around pad stems, dying vegetation. They use that to hunt. They've also got them under their gills too. So look at that, those little pores right there. Very unique fish. I know I keep blabbering about them, but they're just so cool. Brian, what are you doing with that?
We're gonna try
You're
it
not
out.
gonna fish that. No way.
Yeah, we're gonna try it
That
out.
thing is crazy. We're starting to get a little bit dialed in on these fish. They seem to be wanting the bigger, more aggressive, boisterous fly. So Brian's taking the liberty to turn it up to 1,000. He didn't even go 0 to 100. You're going to 0 to 1,000 with that fly. That thing is so badass. I want to see a fish eat that. Look at that thing. That is freaking nuts, man. This is the game plan. This is what Brian and I have been doing right now. I know a lot of you guys really want an insight, an outlook as to how, I catch these fish, whether it be a good day or a bad day. Today seems to be a pretty decent day, especially never doing this before. But anyway, basically what Brian and I are doing is we're looking for these fairly shallow grassy flats, and we're throwing flies, of course. Any sort of big, boisterous, yellow, chartreuse, whites, something that stands out in contrast really good up against this grass, because this grass is pretty dirty. It depends. I mean, some people say you have to throw something natural that looks similar to the foliage or whatever. I personally like something that stands out and that just these fish can key in on instantly. Pike are a very trigger-driven fish. Like, they just get triggered so easily. So when you throw something that's like big but not too big in their way, they're just gonna investigate with their mouth, whether they be hungry or they don't like it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're fishing like probably about a 3 to 2 foot grassy flat. You notice we're pretty far off the bank. I'm casting out here, casting there. It's just we're varying our casts, looking for pad stems. Pad stems seem to be the big thing where these fish are hanging around. And we're giving them real nice long twitches, letting it die a bit, then twitching it again, working all the way up to the boat because these fish are notorious for striking at your feet. Steven, shout out to Steven because he hooked us up with these entire setups right now. Mega clutch. We would not be doing this if not for Steven. These rods aren't even for what we're doing right now, but we decided to just take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah. Dude, keep her tight, keep her tight. Oh my God. Dude, that's why you gotta have that leader. This is why we're out here fishing for pike and not bass right now, because these guys are the most aggressive fish in the water. It is literally gone, dude. What did you do with that fly? Dr. Bryant, we have a saved patient. Yeah, buddy. It's a little slimer. God, he choked it. Yeah, give him a kiss. Yeah. That's a no-no zone right there. How was that? Was that the eat you're looking for? That was rad. That was right up shallow, like right about there.
I don't think they're this one. I don't really even think they question. The eat wasn't as fish.
Oh my God! Right there. Right there. Yeah, that was actually a good one. He ate it right through, like right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Keep her going. Keep her going. She's still under. Oh, that's a good one. Keep her going. Keep her going. He's got it. He's got it. Set the hook. Strip set. Yeah. That's a good one. That's not a small. Oh. Yeah. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep her tension. Keep tight. She's on the motor right now. She's on the motor. B. You got your hands full. Not too shabby, dude. How crazy was that eat? Oh yeah. That's a last minute clutch fish.
Look how gnarly those teeth are.
Those are some chompers. So glad you got a good taste for northern pike fishing. Northern Illinois pond pike fishing, might I add. Wow, send her off. How about that? That's a serious way to end the day, dude. Congratulations. You broke like 4 PBs today. If this was a flare video, it'd be like, I broke my PB 13 times. Huge shout out to Brian for coming along. Again, this is like, we are pushing it, you guys. We leave tomorrow right around like 12 p.m., but I wanted to make the most of my time. Lately, I feel like I've just been wanting to film as much as possible, and this is a perfect example to get out there, just do some fishing while I have a ton of packing and editing to do. It's just nice to kind of take a break from the computer screen and the hecticness and do a little bit of this right here. But that is going to be the last fish that we release today. We're sending it off. We're signing out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching today's video. If you guys are curious as to what flies we caught these fish on, here they are. I'll also leave them in the description below so you have an idea as to how we got her done. That's it. I'm peacing out. As always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop.